Okay, let us now move on to question 6. Okay, the diagram below shows a light ray entering a triangular glass rod at point A. So in this case, point A is actually entering. So entering means it has to be here. So this is actually my point A. Okay, complete the ray until it emerges out of the glass rod. Okay, the critical angle for the glass rod is 42 degrees. So how do we decide? So earlier on question 5, we have went through a series of steps how to decide on whether it bends out or it bends out into the air or it bends inwards into glass. So how do we decide? So in this case, angle 70 in this case is actually my angle of incidence. Okay, this angle is an angle that incidence to this point. So in this case, how we notice that 70 is actually more than this is actually my critical angle. It's actually more than C. So what happens is it fulfills the requirement for total internal refraction because it's traveling from more dense to less dense medium, as well as fulfilling this requirement of angle incidence 70 degrees, which is more than 42 degrees. So in this case, my ray will not move out of into air, but it will instead move there'll be total internal refraction. So in this case, you just draw an arrow shows that this is actually also 70 degrees because it obeys the laws of reflection. Angle incidence is actually equal to my angle of reflection. So next question is what is happening at this point, whether it will go in or it will go up. So if you notice, if I draw a normal to this, it should be a mirror image of what is happening over here. Yeah, so we just draw that it will be bending away from the normal. Okay, let's draw again. It will bend slightly away from the normal. It's a mirror image of what we see on the other side. Okay, and we can end it off with a arrow pointing up. Okay, that's all for question 6.